What would you say is the most popular, part of the product is for the end users themselves? Is it, their personal dashboards? Is it, excuse me, the leaderboard? What are they getting really excited about and coming in and checking all the time?
They constantly are watching their own dashboard. They feel that it's important that they're hitting their objectives and goals on a daily basis. And then I would say after that, it's the leaderboard. The leaderboard's big because they want to see where they're at compared to everybody else.
Looks like Adam just took the lead.
He did, and I'm sure Andy's upstairs. Andy may be on a quick break, so I'm sure Andy will be back up there soon. He doesn't like to lose.
Yeah, that's cool that that happened while we're on the call.
Yeah,
he's got 4 hours to. They can very well have a big day today with 4 more hours and already at 100%.
Absolutely, and I know they've already been trash talking each other all day because they've been. I've seen the messages, so it's fun to watch, and that's what makes this exciting for me is. Not only are we getting extra productivity out of them, they're good time. That's the key to us. Is it's not just pushing them to do it; they're doing it because they want to.
Exactly. Yeah. So coming to the profile, checking it, then of course jump into the leaderboard, seeing how you rank amongst your peers. Anything else? Like probably looking at the challenges or goals. But is there like a third most popular thing you've noticed from the reps?
I would say right now it's the fantasy. They're constantly looking at where their team is doing and how they're doing. And that's the 3 things. And that's why we're looking at what else can we do? What other competitions can we come up with that's going to keep them in line with what's happening? Like, for example, probably we're not going to do it next week because of the Masters being next week, but we're trying to figure out a way to set something up on a 4-day scale to make it almost like the Masters.
Mm-hmm.
Someone will get a jacket at the end of the tournament and they'll have their jacket at the next one. So
that's awesome.
We're taking different suggestions on what can we do that's different to keep this working and we hold people accountable for it. We do the extra things to make sure our winners are doing the things that they're supposed to be doing. If someone's questioning somebody, we don't hesitate to check it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, like you said, people keep it clean in there, especially when you have teams. Like you want to make sure people are hitting the numbers because it affects
Absolutely.
You want that green jacket.
Correct. And a lot of it, like I said earlier, is not just hitting their goals for their activity scores for the day, but they're making sure they're doing their work right. And that's where the objective scores, and I'll keep saying it over and over, the objective scores is what's holding them accountable for their daily activities.
Yeah.
We'll see the difference and we'll know the truth if they're not doing everything properly.
And this is a question I don't even know the answer to, but you've been there, I think, for like 3 months, but you've had a brokerage background and been with some different companies. Have any of the other companies used Ambition that you've been with?
I never heard of it till I came here, and the first week I still didn't understand what it was. And moving forward, we're trying to make sure that it works the best that it can. And at the same time, I couldn't live without it now.
Yeah, that's strong. Would you think it would, I mean, like, before you were obviously doing probably similar things, like what were you doing this and then just a number of reports and like trying to fire up the team? Like how much better is this for a brokerage environment?
For a brokerage environment, I prefer this over Salesforce, actually. I hope no Salesforce people are on here or the people from my office, but we're able to see the results of the daily basis because we are in an extremely fast-paced environment. You see, one of the areas I'll look at sometimes is, to give you an idea, is outbound phone calls. These are one of the areas where we look at on a day throughout the day. They get a lot of inbound calls as well, but we only count the inbound calls when they receive a call directly to their phone. If it's picked up through the system, we don't count that for them. We want them to be able to take phone calls directly from their carriers or their customers that are coming directly into them. And that's pretty important to us. You can see here where Andy,
he's got a trusted carrier network.
That trusted carrier network, they're calling him. And Shay's the same way. And then most of those incoming calls, all these people on this page are operation people that they're booking trucks and working with. So this number, the higher that it is, the happier we are. So it's something we're trying to figure out how we want to watch that and compare it. So, but that's one I look at on a daily basis as well.